Good afternoon, guys. It's me, Rashid, here, and I'm in Leiden at the moment. Wait, I'll show around. That's one of the big windmills of Leiden. Check her out. And today I'm going to show some architecture of Leiden, and I'll reveal some symbolism. So stay tuned and don't forget, only Jesus is Lord and God, no one else. And guys, I'm just showing around a bit more, so you'll see more of Leiden, and not only those buildings I'll talk and analyze for you. I'm not sure about this, but I think this used to be a marketplace, because there is a big marketplace just over there. But anyway, this square is often used for events. In summer, you can take, you can take some trips with the boats around here. You also have to pay like €8, or if you're with the group, €30. This here used to be a harbor. I'm not sure if it's a harbor now, but it's more a tourist attraction. By the way, this is my day off. I had no classes today. I've just came out of the Faculty of Social and Behavior Sciences, and I'm just making a tour through the city center now, just to show you guys some things, especially the occult. You know, the occult dimension of this city. There's a marketplace. There's some old boats over there. Dutch people are used to cycle a lot, so that's why you're seeing a lot of bicycles. It's not the same as in Beijing, China, where they have like 9 million bicycles in just one city, but you get the idea. Just hold on. Really? I'm not sure if you've noticed it already, but Leiden is not, how would I say it, a modern city. It is modern in the way that they have shops, also coffee shops, also they use modern electronics, but the architecture is kind of old, like from since the 16th till the 19th century. And not much has changed since then. There's a Turkish consulate over there. And I'll explain that sign with the keys in a moment. But just follow me and I'll show why I'm making this video about occult symbolism in Leiden. Just to give, a little summary, Leiden isn't just a regular or a standard Dutch city. It contains the oldest university of the Netherlands, which is Leiden University, which is also one of the top universities in Europe. I'm not sure if they still have that position today. But besides that, it's also the hometown of Dutch Freemasonry and other, fraternities. And don't make the mistake, guys. This city contains a lot of evil spirits too. You can't see them with the naked eyes, but trust me, they are here. When your spiritual eyes open, as they name it, you will be able to spot them. And I'll reveal a lot of people are either possessed or oppressed by evil spirits in this city. Sometimes you will just see someone walk by you, but in the spirit you will see that there are a few guys hanging around them, which aren't visible in the natural. Like at some of those houses, you see there's a rose, and in the framework of the homes, you often notice an X. Well, the rose is a reference to Alexander of Macedonia. It was also a symbol that was used to, for the Rosicrucian sect. Anyway, the rose, especially the red rose, is both as a reference to Helios, which is the Antichrist, and it's also a symbol used by the Rosicrucian society, which is not the same as Freemasonry, but they're quite close. So you have the rose and you have the X. Well, probably you already know it, but the X is a reference to Helios. And triple X, XXX equals 666. Alright? There's more architecture over there, but I'll go through here. One thing that's also remarkable about this city is that often they have names of ancient Greek places like Odessa, or of some pagan idol like Minerva, or they contain a lot of Latin names. You see that building over there? That's where I'm heading now. What you see around me here is just purely a display of capitalism, which is the worship of the fallen seraphim Mammon. Anyway, I'm not going to talk much about capitalism nor socialism now. I'll focus upon the occult symbolism. I've already explained two symbols and how they are hidden in plain sight. There's the key again, those two keys. What you see over there, those two keys represent an eternal key and a temporal key. So both the spirit and the natural realm. They are crossed, which form an X, which is a reference to Alexander of Macedonia, and which also implies that there's interaction between the two dimensions. Look, I'll read it in Dutch and I'll explain it in English. Hartenbrugkerk, parochie Onze Lieve Vrouw onbevlekt, onbevangen. Well, in plain English it's Hartenbrugkerk. I'm not sure if I need to explain the name also, but the paroch of our dear beloved lady, unspotted, received. I'll talk about that lady in a moment. We'll just check the architecture. There's a reference to the Second World War. There's written, ik ben de weg, de waarheid en het leven. That's, in English it means, I'm the way, the truth and the life. And however, it's not, they use that text here, but it's not a reference to the Lord Jesus. Here it's written that it's a Roman Catholic parochie. Well, we'll get into that soon. Notice the style, the Roman Greek style in this building. Notice the one-eye symbolism, which is also the symbol that the Illuminati uses, and which is also a reference to Helios, who had his left eye damaged and handicapped. His left eye was completely dark, deformed, and his right eye was completely normal. That's why you have the one-eye symbolism. Although it was also used in ancient Egypt, this is not a reference to ancient Egypt. You have also the sun symbolism. Sun in Greek is Io, which is also a reference to Alexander of Macedonia. It's written Hic domus Dei est et porta coel. This Latin. In English it's here is the gate or the door to heaven. Well, not exactly heaven. And you have a pagan cross at the top. And more, pyramid symbolism over there. So, just check around a little. can see the pyramid sign again. Here you have the sun symbolism, Io. The Roman Greek style again. And you have 3 entries at the bridge. You have a sun, which is Io or Eo, and 3 entries. You can do the math. There's a church tower over there. However, guys, those tops, those pointy tops at the top of a church building, they are symbolic to the penis of Nimrod. And Nimrod was the first blue blood king, or let me say, first blue blood emperor in the world. His biological mother was Semiramis, who was a vampire, and his father was Cush, a grandson of Ham, who was a son of Noah. Those points, those pillars upon churches and other buildings are a reference to the erection of Nimrod. So it's kind of sick when you think about it. Anyway, now you know. As you can see, the city is in the Christmas mood at the moment. By the way, Christmas is not a Christian party nor a Christian festival. Well, I'll make another video about that in detail, but to be short, Christmas is both a reference to Helios and is a reference to the worship of the Queen of Babylon. Anyway, do your research about it, both to the reference to Alexander of Macedonia and to the worship of the Queen of Babylon, which also contains the birth of the sun, S-U-N, at the 25th of December. Here we have it, guys. The X again. There's a gate over there. And check it out for yourself. Who do we have here? By the way, the lion symbolism refers to Apollyon, who is also a fallen angel, a fallen cherubim. I'll get close right now. You know, I'm not that good in Old Dutch. I do understand what's written, but if you're deeply interested in it, then just write down the text and research it, okay? I'll focus more upon the visible symbolism now, right here. Another reference to Apollyon, with a fallen cherubim. Well, there are more, like, see that building over there? I'm going there now. There's more to see on that building. But as you can see till now, Leiden is full of references to the occult, references to evil spirits. That's because this city is symbolic for the worship of evil spirits, both Nephilim spirits and fallen angels. This is not part of the architecture, but just look over there. That symbol over there is also a symbol in the occult, in witchcraft. It also, as you can see, it is similar to the sun symbol, with 3 dimensions in it. Sometimes I'll point away my camera so people won't feel like I'm invading their privacy. Anyway, they shouldn't complain because this is a public area. So anyway, this is a map of the city. Like, okay guys, you see, this is the Babylonian cross, also known as the cross of Baal. It was adapted by Alexander III of Macedonia when he took over Babylon and declared himself king of Babylon. In Roman numerals, it's used for, to refer to 1000. And as you see, it's a plus with a circle around it, which the plus is also an X, which is an abbreviation for Helios. And the X and the O spells Go, which is an abbreviation of Agos, which means worry in ancient Greek language, which is also a nickname of Helios, Alexander of Macedonia. So, if you look at this carefully, you have Helios, Helios, Helios. 3 times, X, X, X. So 666 in the architecture. Let's continue. Oh, I forgot. There's also the sun symbolism, Io in Greek, which is also referenced to Alexander of Macedonia. So you have XXX at the top, but then you have XXX below also. Well, that speaks for itself, the X again. And you also have the third eye here, as you can see it, and the sun symbolism at the back. And you have an X with a sun disk behind it, which is also a Roman numeral for 1000. in Greek is Helios, so XXX66 again. Here you have the same again. So, just to give a short summary, this whole building is a resemblance of 666, the mark of the beast. This whole building here, and it's hidden in plain sight. People don't even get it. I'm so sure that even most of those people who are in sects here don't get it. I said sect. All right. Well, let's talk about this building for a moment. Let's go to the top. There's the lion symbolism again, which is a reference to the fallen cherubim Apollyon. By the way, Helios was also called Apollo, and sometimes Apollyon. But anyway, this symbolism refers to the fallen cherubim. Well, here you have the Babylonian cross again. And this guy is Mercury, or Mercurius, as they say it in Latin. Just one moment. The Greek name of Mercurius is Hermes, and Hermes was a half-brother of Helios. His original name was Danus. He was also called the rabbit. That's where, you know, the porn industry gets their rabbit symbol from Hermes. Well, let's see. There ain't much to show anymore about this building, but as you can see again, it's hidden in plain sight. There you have the celebration of the Black Peat, Zwarte Piet in Dutch. I'll talk about that later. There's also a demonic festival when you know the truth behind it. But anyway, I'll leave that for now. Well, here we are again. Show around a little. Oh, there's a flag of the gay community, or should I say the LGBT community, which is also the worship of the fallen cherubim Asimudi, and the worship of the Nephilim spirit Jezebel, also known as Aphrodite in ancient Greek. Well, I made a whole video about that already, so check it out. Okay? Well, let's continue. You can see a lot of students walking around or cycling around, but don't get too excited. Only like 10% of the population here are students. Strange, isn't it? Yeah, but I found out today, thanks to some fellow student anthropologists. Okay, let me see, where can I begin? Not here. Just like I said before, there's a lot of use of Greek and Latin numerals here. I'll go to that monument over there soon. Just a minute. I noticed that some of the people passing by are kind of annoyed that I'm making this film, that I'm filming, but I don't really care. I have a Dutch citizenship, so I'm free to make videos in the public sphere. Well, again, some symbolism, pyramid reference. There you have the lion symbolism twice. So you already know what it is. And there's another pagan church over there. You see? This is a museum. Well, I'll go in there another time, but I've been here. There's a lot of, ancient stuff, ancient monuments in here. Quite interesting. Well, this for another day. There you have it again. The X and the sun symbolism. X, O, Go, Agos. Sonnet XXX. No need to explain that, I guess. There is the Lipsius building, which is the Faculty of Humanities of Leiden University. Well, I'm going to that monument over there. So, come on. Another sun symbolism over there in the window. Man, it's full of sun symbolisms around here. I'll be honest, guys. The thing is, as a human being, you don't need the empowerment of evil spirits to succeed in life. If you want to have acknowledgement from the world, so from existing political and economical structures, then yes, then often you'll have to join a fraternity or a sect to worship some devil. Okay, but come on, man. If you have a natural ability to write or to dance or to do anything, it's given by the Creator, by the Lord Jesus. Okay? He should get the credit, not some fallen cherubim, fallen seraphims, or other fallen spirit, who are homeless, by the way. Anyway, that's just how I feel at this moment. It's kind of stupid that people are diligent in representing Satan and not willingly to acknowledge their Creator, who gave his life for all of them. Anyway, well, here I am. As you can see, it's a warrior who is slaying a dinosaur. Dinosaurs were called dragons in ancient times. The word dinosaur, which is a combination of two Latin words, was first used in the 19th century. But that's another story. Just look carefully at this, this sculpture here. A warrior, probably a king or a general, slaying a dinosaur. You'll find this symbolism on a lot of coat of arms of Eastern European countries, And also, I'm not sure about it, but in some, constituent countries, some states of Russia. You see it? Well, anyway, that guy over there, I won't talk about him now because it's not significant for this video. But the symbolism of a warrior defeating a dragon is not from Leiden. It's quite, ancient also. There are more symbolisms around here. Sun symbolism again. You have guns here. Okay, just one more thing, guys. Guns are not the invention of human beings. Before the flood, the Nephilim, which are also vampires and shapeshifters, they made weapons when they fought against each other. Because remember, those guys aren't natural beings. They are evil from nature, and often they had trouble with each other and wars. So they began making weapons to fight against one another. The gun is invented by the Nephilim before the flood in the days of Noah. Humans, after the flood, sometimes used the gun in ancient times. And since the 16th and 17th century, after the Portuguese, exploited the Nephilim invention, a lot of countries took over the habit, and now you have a pandemic of guns worldwide. But anyway, just to show you guys will know that the gun is not what you think it is. Going to upload part 1, and part 2 will follow.